see me? And am I bright enough? I have a lot going on in here. Hold up. Let me do that. I don't need to charge my phone anymore. All right, good evening. It is evening time. I just hopped out the shower and now I need to do my skincare and put some makeup on really quick. John chose brown for today, so I'm gonna hop right in. I need to tone. I already cleansed my face in the shower and I'm using Glow Recipe. I talked about this yesterday, how I really love and enjoy this toner. So I'm gonna go ahead and put this on, even though I'm literally about to take my makeup off again in like a couple hours, but it's all good. We'll go ahead and still put skincare underneath. I just won't use any serums since I'm literally about to take this makeup off in a couple hours. We have our couples discipleship this evening, which I'm actually really looking forward to. So I'm really excited for that, which is why I was like, I'll do my makeup, even though I haven't been wearing makeup all day. It was pajama day at school, so that was cool. And you know, I'm teaching from home right now, but it was really fun. I love pajama day. I usually go all out and like wear my bonnet and everything. Like I do pajama day very well. So yeah, my teeth don't feel good. I had chicken and cilantro wontons for lunch, and then I used the leftovers from the bag and I made some wonton soup, and both were really, really good. So I'm using my Clinique ID. I already told you about this. I love this moisturizer. It's literally like putting water on your face. It feels so great. And for today, since I'm not gonna have this makeup on long, I don't think I'm gonna put on primer, but I do kind of want to try a new foundation. I'm just scared, like if it doesn't match, I don't really have time to be fixing stuff. Like the look I'm gonna do is really simple and really quick. I actually did not pre-choose palettes though, but I'm not too worried about it. I'm just gonna do a brown look. I already know I'm gonna do like a nice brown lip. I think I'm gonna do a matte brown lip too. And I think I want to use my Oma Beauty lipsticks because I really like them a lot. Do I have a Propa Beauty that's brown or my Propa Beauty? I just know I want to do one of those. All right, so my skin has been moisturized and toned. So now we can go in with foundation. I think I'm going to try a new one because it was on sale and I love trying out new foundations, and I'm pretty much dead on cocoa in every Too Faced foundation I've ever tried. I decided to pick up the Peach Perfect because I know a lot of people that like this. This is a comfort matte foundation, transfer resistant, medium coverage. I really wanted to try this out. Now, I normally didn't get it because it's not available at Ulta. You guys know I work for Ulta, but it is available at Sephora. So I picked it up from them because it was on sale, and I really like trying out new makeup. I don't know why I smelled the box. It's really cute on the inside though. It's really cute packaging. I don't know why I'm smelling the box still. So this is what it comes in. It comes in a tube, and I know it has a pump from what I've seen. So let's go ahead and apply this. I'm going to do eyeshadow, but it's going to be a very simple look. All right. Oh, yeah, that's a perfect color match. So that matches my skin tone perfectly. Like, yeah, so cocoa is really cocoa in this foundation. In all their foundations. Oh, yeah, I like this so far. Just the way that it's spreading, the coverage that I'm getting. And I pumped out about 3 pumps. Oh, it does have a smell, though. And I am putting this all over. Oh, I feel like it dries fast. Yo, I feel like it's already set. It's not totally dry, but it's definitely, yeah, this is like some fast makeup. Like if you're in a rush, when you don't even have time to like powder your face, throw this on, fam. Yeah, that's a perfect color match. Really pretty. All right, I'm going to do one more pump on my forehead and see if I can kind of spread it out. I just laid my edges, so I'm not ready to take the scarf off yet. Am I supposed to shake this? Photo friendly. It says that on there. It says oil free, 14-hour wear, oil controlling, photo friendly. That's what it says on the side of the packaging. Well, great. I'm going to be on camera. I probably will take some photos if my makeup comes out as cute as it has these past few days that I've been just like enjoying, just, you know, doing different looks and stuff. I don't feel like I need concealer for tonight. Like, I'm honestly doing a very simple, basic makeup look. This color is perfect. Ooh, ooh, beautiful. All right, because I'm extra and I want a little bit more coverage, I'm going to take an additional pump on my finger. So that's what one whole pump looks like on my finger. And I'm going to put some over here, and some over my lip, and whatever's left on my chin and under here on the sides of my neck, because I don't want to waste any. I'm liking this so far. I'm glad I tried it out. From the way it's feeling right now, I'm really liking it. I'm going to tap in the excess that I put on to really add a little bit more coverage where I had most of my scarring, which is up on my cheeks. Where I have discoloration around my mouth. And I want a little bit more on the forehead. But this finish is beautiful. I'm really liking the way this is looking. And I think I'm going to do a throwback palette to the Jaclyn Hill, I think. The Jaclyn Hill and Morphe, because there's a really pretty brown shade in there that I absolutely love. And there's a whole bunch of neutral shades, which is perfect because the look is just going to be simple and brown. This is a really pretty foundation. Wow, I see why people like this a lot. And the color match is so good. Yo, I'm glad I invested in this. All right, I'm going to be a little bit extra and do a little bit of concealer that matches my skin tone. So I'm going to use Tarte Shape Tape, or should I use something else? I have so many concealers I really like. Let's use the, I haven't showed this one yet, the Cover FX Power Play Concealer. And I have the shade Neutral Deep 4 and Deep 4. I'm just going to put a little bit above my lip. This has like a rollerball thing. So under my eye. And that's it for this. And it's very close to my skin tone. So I'm just going to pat that concealer in. I'm also going to pat it in under my eye and over my eyelid with this same brush because it's relatively close to my skin tone. These products are working beautifully together too. I really like how this is coming out. I'm glad I'm like trying some of the newer products I have in my collection. I'm glad everything's working out nicely because your girl is not really trying to spend a lot of time on her makeup today. And I told you I've gotten a lot faster too. Ooh, this looks really good, really smooth, really pretty. What's the name of this? This is the IT Cosmetics brushes for Ulta. Ooh, number 74, 77, 77, I think. It's rubbed off, but it's like a triangular, just flat top brush. I love a good flat top brush. Those are my favorite shaper brush for like foundation and powder. All right, that blended everything beautifully. Okay, let's go ahead and set the face. All right, Too Faced Peach Perfect. This is on sale right now at Sephora. If you can find your shade still, try this out. I think it's on sale for like $21. I like this so far. I like this. I'm not doing a true wear test today because like I said, I ain't gonna have my makeup on that long. I already know I want to wear my coffee earrings. So one of my managers at Ulta has her own jewelry shop. These have a little bit of foundation on them, but she makes the most beautiful, cute earrings. And I just love supporting small businesses. And it's a woman-owned business. And it's called Handmade with Heart Shop. And it's hand, H-A-N, because her name is Hannah. So H-A-N, made with heart shop. Handmade with heart shop. And she's on Etsy and she has an Instagram. So these are the earrings I'm going to wear though. They're coffee bean earrings. They're really cute. I don't want to show you too close because there's foundation on them, but they're super duper cute. I get lots of compliments when I wear these. All right, let's go ahead and set the face. I think I'm just going to set my whole face with my Urban Decay All Nighter, my under eyes and like the perimeter of my face and everything because the color match is so perfect. Like Coco is that girl. And Too Faced foundations tend to run more like golden yellow. I'm just going to use the, wow, I'm using the actual mirror that's in the palette or in the compact. So I think that's why I can get away with, like, this is considered just a true neutral shade, but all their stuff runs more like golden yellow, their foundations. So I feel like that's why I vibe really well with their shades and this foundation in particular. All right, like I said, I'm just going to go ahead and just like powder my whole face. I'm going to use this small brush for the center of my face, and then I'll go in with a larger flat top brush for the perimeters. But I'm just going to kind of hit my usual areas with this small brush that I would normally do when setting, where I put concealer in my eyelids in my brow area. I love this powder. It's so smoothing, as you can tell. It's super smoothing, really nice, really pretty. And now I'm going to use this e.l.f. powder brush. It's a nice flat top brush. I would use this for foundation as well. I really like this brush. And now I'm going to pack on more powder. Even though this foundation kind of doesn't need it. Like, it sets kind of fast. I could probably get away with not setting it, but I'm just not that girl who doesn't set her foundation. Like, I've always done that. I don't know. I don't think that'll ever change, fam. I don't think it'll ever change. All right, so next, I know I'm going to go with Mocha Mami bronzer from Fenty, because that's low-key kind of part of a nickname that John has for me. And so when I wear it, it makes me think of him now. Our nicknames for each other are absolutely hilarious. I just want to throw that out there. They are so funny. I've never really been that girl that's like into pet names and nicknames, but ours are so funny, like it doesn't feel like cheesy, you know? All right, let me take this off. It's been about 10 minutes. I kind of did my edges fancy today. I consider this fancy because I don't really be messing with edges and stuff like that. I'm not really that person. All right, I'm going to take the foundation brush and like tap over the perimeter where the makeup meets the edges to kind of merge the two together with whatever foundation is left on the brush. It messes them up a little bit, but because I'm kind of being sort of careless right now, but it's all good because I'm probably going to end up styling this different anyway. What is this curl? Do you see this? Excuse me, ma'am. I need you to stay in the braids, okay? Stay in the braids for a little bit longer. I'm trying to keep these braids till January, y'all. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. I might have to take them out like right when I come back from Pennsylvania. Since now that I know I'm going for sure, I can talk about it. Well, nothing is for sure, right? But now that as of right now, there's no reason I shouldn't be going to Pennsylvania. We'll phrase it that way. All right, so we're gonna go in with Mocha Mami from Fenty. Let me grab it. It should be. Let's do double Fenty. It should be right over here, but I don't see it. There's a lot of stuff in here though. Oh, I found it. All right, Mocha Mami Instant Warmth Sun Stalker Bronzer from Fenty Beauty, and this little brush. Did I use this for blush yesterday? I have forgetting what I use my brushes for, and I find that absolutely hilarious. I need to go under my eyes and get any of those creases out. I do have fine lines under my eyes. As you can see, I have wrinkles under there. Most humans do, but it bothers me like if it creases. I can't stand creasing. And that powder doesn't really set very well for my under eyes, but I just did it because I'm not having this makeup on long. All right, I'm taking the Fenty bronzer, and I kind of apply it like a blush because it's really warm, really red. So I apply it more like a blush than a bronzer, I feel. But I'm just going to put that on the cheek area, the whole cheek, as you can tell. It's a really pretty shade. Definitely warms up the face and the skin, but I don't feel like it adds too much like definition on my skin tone, like because it's so red it looks more like a blush, so that's why I kind of do the whole cheek. Like some bronzers are lean more towards the like neutral cool tone side, and they can kind of add structure to my face, which I feel like this is good for the nose. Like it helps to do that because of how red it is in comparison to my natural skin tone. But like on my cheeks, I just feel like it looks like blush, like really warm blush. So that's kind of how I use it. Then I'm putting some, like I said, down the sides of my nose to add structure since I didn't do the powder down the middle. I'm going to use the bronzers on the side. The bronzer on the sides. English is hard. Okay. Like I said, doing this like blush. I normally don't like to put this on the perimeter of my forehead because of how red it is and how warm it is. I don't want to look red. I'm not trying to be like some people's favorito Dorito out here, if you know who I'm referring to. I'm not really trying to look like him, okay? I don't want to look red or orange or any of that. So I don't really like to put it up on my forehead. I'm just going to leave my giant forehead the way it is. All right, I'm liking this so far. Let's add some highlighter because I feel like it. And I'm going to use Fenty Cognac Candy. Is that what this is called? Yes, Cognac Candy. And this like little eyeshadow fluffy brush, crease brush. This is really pretty. As you can see, it's just a really nice gold color, but it's kind of glittery. So I know it's not for everyone, but like I think it's pretty for certain occasions, especially like in the light or like in a nightlife setting. It would look pretty whenever some sort of light did hit you. You would literally glisten like a star, like the galaxy, like the universe, dude. I'm in a really good mood now. I don't know, I think because I was dancing before this. I love dancing. Like, I don't think I'd want to be a professional dancer. I'm not good enough, first of all, to be a professional dancer, but like just thinking about like my love of dancing, like how I really just enjoy it. I could never be like a professional dancer. Like I said, I'm not good enough, but like I really enjoy dancing. Like I miss dancing in a group. I used to dance in a Bollywood group. I've danced for several other things like in college, like background stuff for events. It wasn't anything like professional high level. And they had several dance clubs and stuff at Winthrop that I was kind of a part of. I would show my face in. So like I said, I'm not the best dancer. I'm not the greatest dancer. I literally do it for fun and low-key exercise, but I don't like to think of it as exercise because I don't like exercise. I just think of it as like having a good time, like having a party with myself and the Lord. That's what dancing is for me. Gonna put some of this down the bridge of my nose. I'm using a brush. A lot of times I like to use my finger. Sometimes I'll just use the brush I'm using. Just depends on how I'm feeling. We're also going to put some on the tip of my nose, down the bridge of the nose. It looks really pretty in the light. You can't really tell. I feel like that's just my whole lighting situation and recording on an iPhone 11. You know, it's not the best. It's not the greatest. I did upgrade my phone. Y'all probably don't even know I have an 11. How long has it been? Oh, there we go. Now y'all can see. This is a perfect shade for me, like cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa. You see that highlight? It is so pretty when it catches the light. I think that's gorgeous. This is my real skin tone. I'm brown. Sometimes I feel really washed out. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, let's do brows. I feel like I'm moving fast today, which is good because our meeting is at 8. It starts at 8. I don't even know what time it is. I'm so bad at keeping track of time when I'm doing my makeup. Like I'm just in my own land, honestly. In my own land, in my own world. Water. After I finish this, I will be at 60 ounces. And technically I'm supposed to drink, is it? Oh, it is 7:07. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm doing good on time. All right, I don't want to slow down though. I want to keep up the pace, the momentum, you know? I don't want to slow down. Then I'll never finish and then I'll be running late and then I'll look crazy. All right, I'm going to take this older Tarte mascara and I'm going to use it like a brow gel. And I'm going to place this into my very fine brow hairs that are barely there, but it makes a difference. That's why I continue to do it. And it helps it makes it easier for me to draw them on. Wow, except for when you smudge the mascara on your skin. That's okay. We'll fix it in a second. That's the only thing about using mascaras is that the wand is a little bit bigger. Sometimes product gets gooped up on there and you end up with a spot on your head. I just smudge it away. Oh, also, do you guys know who Mickey Guyton is? She is a black country singer. I'm not really a huge country fan, but I do like, I just stamp it on the other side of my face. I do like NPR. And I was listening to the NPR like top 5 songs of the year podcast. And her song was, I believe, number 4, number 3, something like that. It was in their top 5. And the song's called Black Like Me. And it is a beautiful, powerful, but I feel like not controversial song. Like, it's a beautiful country song. She's got a beautiful voice too. She can sing. Homegirl can sing. And I just wanted to share that song with y'all if you want to look it up. Aw, so sweet. Sorry, I just got a happy text message. All right, I'm going to take some of this pure powder because it's a really good color match for me. And I'm just going to kind of put it above my brow where I kind of stamped that mascara accidentally above this brow. And I got a little bit over here when I used the same brush. So that's why I switched brushes to kind of clean that up real quick. All right, we fixed that mistake. All right, so now I'm going to use the Anastasia brow pen in ebony. I really like this. I've really been into felt tip brow products and brow pens, and I'm going to go ahead and put my earrings in. Yeah, I'm going to keep the silver nose ring, I think, for a while, but I think I'm going to wear gold when I go up to Pennsylvania. I don't know. I feel like I look good in silver and I look good in gold and I look good in rose gold. I don't know. Which would make sense if I have a true neutral undertone. I don't know. I feel like my skin is warm and golden, but I don't know. I'm just confused, honestly. I just be confused. I've decided to not go so much by like what labels say, but just like what looks good and what feels good to me instead of like trying to be like, I know I am golden or I am red or I am neutral. Like, I don't know. Because I find various shades fit me very well that I feel like are my perfect matches. Like some foundations that are labeled peach with warm undertones match me. Some foundations that are labeled warm with olive undertones match me really well. And I'm just like, I really don't know what I am, but like officially. But if it looks good and it feels good, I'm going to wear it. All right. Ebony brow pen, Anastasia Beverly Hills. Let's construct some brows. The concentration. All right, all right. So I was on Facebook earlier today and I was looking, scrolling, and I saw that a girl I was in show choir with in high school at Sumter High and who I low-key taught how to drive. She literally just got married this past weekend. Her name's Ashley. Shout out to Ashley. The wedding was absolutely gorgeous. She looked great. Her makeup artist did a phenomenal job. Like, she looked beautiful. Homegirl has not aged at all. Like, her face is exactly the same when she was like 15 years old as it does now. Do you occasionally use drugstore makeup? Yes. I have some favorite drugstore foundations that I really, really like. Like, I love the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I love the CoverGirl. Sorry, I had to concentrate on this area. The CoverGirl Matte Made Foundation. I like Revlon Color Stay for oily, combination oily skin. Yeah, I mean, I like drugstore things, but I work in prestige beauty mostly, so I use prestige products. But I'm not against drugstore. So I hope that answers the question. I mean, and there's drugstore dupes for everything. I definitely am a believer wholeheartedly that you don't have to have prestige products to get the same look. You can use what you have. But yeah, I do like drugstore stuff. It just has to be really, really, really good. Like those foundations I feel like are really, really good. And I literally have them in my other place where I keep foundations. The other place where I keep foundations. So big. But those are the ones that I would repurchase and have repurchased. But like I said, since I work in prestige beauty, I tend to gravitate more towards prestige makeup. Well, my brows are not gonna match today. They really don't match though, like at all. All right, okay. Well, let's see, what can we do? Okay, that kind of helped somewhat. Like, I really like the Milani brow pen too. I just haven't opened the black one. Like I said, since my hair is so dark, I prefer black brows. I know they say you're not supposed to do that, but do what you like, do what feels good to you, do what looks good on you in your opinion. And I really like myself with black brows. These ones are very interesting today. I feel like every day my brows are interesting. They're very interesting today as well. Try to decide, do I like them? Do I hate them? I don't know. Let's finish the whole situation and see how I feel. All right, my brows are almost done. I am gonna brush through them one more time. Carefully, a little bit more carefully this time. With the older mascara. Kind of giving them a more fluffier look, less perfected look. This really helps to give the hairs that I do have some texture so they actually like show up. Cool. I kind of like that look. They're not as neat. They're a little like, whatever that means, you know? Very cool. All right, let us go on to eyeshadow now. I could use this Pat McGrath palette and put this brown shade on my lid. Well, then I need a matte brown for the crease. I actually might do that. I like backwards, but I put dark brown. Yeah, that's a smart idea. I agree with that. I'm just too lazy to do all that. It's really funny, like what I will do and what I won't do. Like, it makes no sense. But I definitely think that's smart. I just do black all the way through. My brows came out very interesting today. They're very interesting. Trying to decide how do they look from like far. I feel like from far-ish away they look fine. Like this one has a kind of a weird shape at the beginning. Do I want to perfect it? Do I want to fix it? I guess so. I'll fix it. This is actually the one in dark brown. So let's see. From Milani. Did that help? Did that make it worse? I feel like it's honestly down here. Oh, okay. I feel like that did fix it. Cool. All right, let me get the Jaclyn Hill palette. I think I'm going to use that as a throwback and then combine it with this palette from Pat McGrath. Yes. So let me grab that real quick. Won't take me long. All right. So we have the Morphe Jaclyn Hill. As you see, mine is super dirty. It is really old. I guess this is what, 3 years old, going on 4 years now. Like, but it still smells fine and it still performs great. Yep, still smells fine. I have like the original thing with all the shade names on it. And let's start with, let's just go in. I'm going to start with this shade, which is called Chip. We're going to use Chip as our crease color. I'm going to start with that first. And I'm going to use this brush right here. Y'all know this is the brush I always grab. This is BH Cosmetics from It's My Rare collab number 6. Yes, number 6. And the shade Chip, which is just a dark neutral brown. And I'm going to go ahead and throw that. Whoa, that's really dark. Okay. Hold your horses. I don't know why I didn't think it was going to be that dark on me. All right, I'm going to put that like halfway into the crease. And then we're going to go with something a little bit lighter to blend it out. Because I was like, let's go in. And I sure did. For real though. Well. Okay. All right. I did not mean to do that, but you know, I'm not mad at it. Like I said, even though this palette is old, I think it came out in 2007, it's still 2007. Excuse me, 2017. It still works just as good and blends beautifully. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Now that that shade is down, let's go in with a lighter brown shade. Let's go in with the one above it called Buns. This one, it's significantly lighter. Hopefully y'all can see that. And I'm going to take this on the edges. I feel like the lighting is very interesting. I like the way it looks when I look straight into my bathroom mirror. So I'm going to hold this up. Hopefully y'all can still see. And I'm blending this around the edges of what we just did to soften it, because I didn't mean to go that hard in the paint initially, you know? And that is a great blending out, softening shade. That is beautiful. It's doing exactly what I'd like for it to do to the edges of this look. And creating a nice brown gradient. All right, now I'm going to take a brown that's in between both of those, Mocha. It's in between the two shades I just used, and I'm going to take that right into the crease again, over top of where the two meet, to add in a little bit of depth, but not be as intense as the first shade I used, you know? Cool. All right, let's go ahead and do the lower lash line. And I'm going to use this small little brush. I really like this brush a lot. I'm going to take Mocha, that in-between brown shade. It's in the middle of the first one I used and the second one I used. So I don't want my lower lash line to be too deep. But I do want it to have something down there, a little bit of brown. I'm taking this tiny little brush that I normally use for my tear duct area, and I am going to use for my tear duct area. I'm going to do a pop of color. Even though he said do a brown look, I just hit myself in the mouth with eyeshadow on it. I am going to do a pop of that blue from the Pat McGrath Quad in my tear duct, because I've been really wanting to play with that blue shade and I haven't done it yet. And I love a brown eye with blue in the tear duct. I think it is so pretty. That's one of my favorite looks I've ever done, was actually with this palette, using the turquoise that's in here. Like, it's one of my favorite all-time looks that I've done. So I'm kind of recreating that tonight, but not exactly the same, like an easier, more simple version of it. I think I'm doing great on time, I think, too, which is great. I'm going through this real quick today. I'm going to add just a tad bit of the darkest brown on the outer third with the same brush. The darkest brown that we used earlier. Just on the outer third, really close up to my waterline. All right, y'all can't really see in this lighting. I just feel like I have to hold the phone up for y'all to see well. So that's what the eyes, the skin, everything's looking like so far. Very subtle, which is what I want. I don't want anything to be too crazy. Why did this just take a picture of me? My phone took a whole screenshot and I don't understand why. All right, so the brown shade I'm talking about that I love so much is 24/7. I put a huge dent in this. I'm sure you can tell. Look at that. I put a huge dent in that. Also, the 3 shades I've used so far are this one, and that one. And then we're going to use this one next to it. And I'm going to put that on my lid first. And then I'm going to layer, I think, a little bit of the one from Pat McGrath on top, maybe. I don't know. We'll see how I feel. But I love this shade. I think it's so pretty. I love a shimmering brown. I think it's just so pretty. Yeah, I'm not going to layer Pat McGrath on top. We'll just put the blue in the tear duct. We're going to leave the eyes, the lids, all Jaclyn Hill palette. It's just such the prettiest subtle brown shimmer. Like it's my skin tone, but with a little bit of reflect to it. I just think it looks so pretty. I think this is just one of the prettiest shades ever on brown eyes, on dark skin. It's my favorite shade in the palette. That's why it has a huge divot in it. Also, I really love the way my skin looks. I'm really liking this soft matte foundation Peach Perfect situation from Too Faced. And I'm really just building up this shimmer on my lid and bringing it in the crease a little bit with the edge of my fingers. You can see how I'm applying that, rubbing it on. Then really making sure that I get it on the lower part of my lid, like next to my lashes too. All right. So pretty. Loving how this is turning out. You can just see how it's like a very subtle shimmery brown. Like it's literally like the same color as my skin, but I just think it's so pretty. So simple. I love this. Uh-oh. All right, so that is it for the Jaclyn Hill palette. I don't feel like I need to do any additional blending with the other browns or anything. Now we're gonna go in and do the tear duct. Do I have fallout on my face? I can't really tell. I don't feel like I do, but I don't know. I feel like I should brush my face anyway. And we're gonna go into the Pat McGrath Labs Celestial Divinity Luxe Quad and Interstellar Icon. This is one of my birthday gifts to myself. And we're going to take this blue and put her in the tear duct because I really want to, and I'm really excited for this. So I am going to wet the brush a little bit. Cool. And I'm going to use the mirror in the quad. Do I look fancy holding my Pat McGrath? And wow. I'm kind of blending it onto the very innermost part of my lid, just a little bit. Like I'll show you in a second. Y'all can't really see this lighting situation here is very interesante, muy interesante, but I do what I can with what I got. Oh, this blue is so pretty. It's not turquoise. It's a really pretty shade of blue. It's a blue I don't really wear often, but I think is very complementary to my skin tone. And I want more things in this shade of blue because I think it looks really good on me, but I don't have a lot of things in this shade of blue, so I'm really happy that I have this eyeshadow in this shade to play with. That is so pretty. Wow. Okay. Let me show you guys. That blue shade, that is really pretty. That's the skin up close. I think this is really pretty. All right, let's finish this up. For mascara this evening, I'm going to do something different because I'm using the same thing. I'm going to use the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Primer, and I'm going to do the Anastasia Beverly Hills Lash Brag Mascara. I have a little deluxe size. I have full sizes, but I'm not opening it yet. I really do like this mascara, though. Let me go ahead and put my Jaclyn Hill palette away. Shout out to her. I'm glad she can make a reappearance for this video. Let me check the time. Oh yeah, we're doing good on time. Oh yeah, we're doing great on time. Ooh, almost fell off the chair. All right, so L'Oreal Voluminous Primer. I'm gonna put this on the top and bottom lashes, upper and lower. Ooh, and this shade shifts to kind of like a purple too that I put in my tear duct. It's really pretty. I'm glad I added it, even though he said brown. I added a little bit of blue because I feel like brown and blue just are really pretty together. Brown and purple are also really pretty together. I did a whole purple look yesterday. I still need to upload those pictures I took from yesterday. But that was a vibe. I think for the hair tonight, do I want to do the 2 braids again? That was a vibe. Or maybe I'll do 2 little top knots. I don't know yet. I've been having fun styling my braids. Or maybe I'll just do half up, half down, but like a lower half up. I don't know. We'll see how I feel in the end. Or maybe I'll do a side braid. I don't know. Or a twist. I don't know. Not sure yet. Also, John and I are watching The Princess Switch right now, which I really like that movie. I've always liked it. But I don't think he's ever seen the original, so we can't watch number 2 till we watch number 1. So we're watching number 1. I haven't seen number 2 yet, but my parents watched it during Thanksgiving while we were there. But I don't forget what we were doing. I don't know if we were playing with the dogs or sitting in the living room. I don't know what we were doing. I think we were doing our Bible plan, maybe. I'm not sure, but we didn't watch it with them, so we didn't see the second one yet. But I'm excited to see it because I think it's just a super cute movie. Like, it's so cute. I look so weird with just the primer on. And it's rated G. You know, as a teacher, we're not allowed to play movies at school unless they're rated G. If they're rated PG, we have to get parent permission because it's parental guidance and we're not the parents, you know? So I'm always on the lookout for nice rated G movies as like an incentive for a class, or, you know, if I ever do have the opportunity to play a movie for the kids, I'm just always on the lookout for rated G movies. And I was like, oh, this one's rated G. All right. You know, let the primer dry a little bit. While that's doing that, let's look at the hair situation and see what I'd like to do. Am I feeling the part on this side today, or am I feeling it on this side? I kind of flip-flop. I honestly kind of want to wear the hair up and show off the earrings. So maybe I'll just do a bun. Or I could just do a ponytail. That hurts though. I'm not a huge fan of ponytails on top of my head. It'd be hurting me. Okay, let's see. And this is a lot of braids. Like I said, I have like 73 or 75 or 77, 78, somewhere in there, braids. I think it's 73. Yeah, the ponytail would be cute. Okay, let's see. Okay, my arm is already tired. I don't know how people have long hair like this, man. This is a workout. Okay. Okay, I'll take it. cute. I like it. So we'll do the ponytail. All right, now I'm going to go in with the lash bag from Anastasia Beverly Hills, this mascara. Which is great. If you haven't tried it yet, I highly recommend. I feel like a little Bratz doll with my hair up in this ponytail like this, or a little cheerleader. Do, 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 do. All right, I need to refill my water cup. I'm trying to get to 80 ounces today. So I'm like almost done with this. Just finished it. So that's 60 ounces so far today. So let's try and do another 20, which is another full container of this cup. This has literally officially become like my water cup. And I like that because it makes me think of my best friend who's really healthy and fit that gave it to me for my birthday, I think when I turned 25. Everything's running together now. I'm just now 28. When I was 26 or 27 or 20, maybe 26 or 27, she gave me this cup. So I think it was 26. I think it was 26. And so I just now started like using it daily. But she's super healthy. She's super fit. She's always running. Like homegirl runs like 8 miles for fun. Like she's like, oh, just going for a run. I'm thinking like, a mile, maybe 2 miles. No, homegirl's like, I ran 8 miles for fun. I'm like, won't be me, dog. So she's super healthy. So it makes me feel more connected and closer to her. Whenever I drink water out of it, I'm reminded of how healthy she is. And I'm like, maybe one day I'll run 8 miles for fun. Like Jackie. All right, I'm just layering and building up this mascara to my liking. I have this one lash that literally goes straight into my eyeball. It's very annoying. So rude, so disrespectful. I know everybody gets those every now and again, but this is like the same eyelash. I'm surprised it hasn't like fallen out yet. All right, I think I am happy with how the mascara looks and how the eyes look. So all we have left is lips. Are the lips. Wow, English is difficult. Let me show you guys what the eye look looks like. Isn't that pretty, but super simple? Like it's not overbearing, but that little pop of blue in the teardrop is so fun. I feel like the skin looks really good. The highlight is like beautiful, very reflective, really fun. The Mocha Mami as like blush I think is really pretty too. So let's do the lips, and I already know what I want to do. I said Oma Beauty or Propa Beauty. Is this leaking? Yes, it is. Ew. Why is this exploding? It's been sitting upright. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm going to wipe it off for now and then assess it again at a later date. And if it's still leaking like that, then I'm throwing it away. Glad it wasn't in a bag or anything. Sorry for that random fixing that situation. All right, Oma Beauty. I really want to wear Nina. Nina is a very dark brown. It's kind of similar to my skin tone. I've been very into that lately, just like colors near my skin tone. And then I would put gloss over it. And I think I want to do gloss. Ooh. Or I could, no, it's too dark. And then for gloss, I would probably use this KKW gloss. This is the only KKW item I own. It's in the shade Extinguish, but it's like a shimmery brown. I'll probably put that over top. Yeah, let's just do this lipstick. This is, again, Oma Beauty in the shade Nina. I think after Nina Simone, whom I love. I love jazz. Yeah, this is the color. Of my true love's hair. Yes. Yes. And yes. These are so beautiful on the lips. The way they feel and glide on, even though they're a matte lipstick, they feel so good. And they're very pigmented. But like the way they feel, you just want to keep going back and forth on your lips, even though you already have full opacity. It just feels so nice. Do you line your lips first? No, I didn't. Not today. It just depends on what I'm doing. I might line my lips, but not today. I am very carefully using this as the liner. I'm just trying to apply it as neatly as I can. Oh, this feels so good. Like I literally just want to keep putting on more. Like it feels so good. Like try this formula because I don't even want to put gloss on it. I just like it exactly how it is. Like it feels so good. What is my favorite nude lip combo? Honestly, one of my favorite nude lip combos is this shade Nina, and I'll kind of turn it to the side and use this one as the liner because then will show me in the real light. I'll use this one as the liner because you can see it's a really nice dark brown, but it's not too dark. And then I'll go in with a lighter shade from Oma Beauty in the middle. And this is Angela, which you can kind of see I did it the other day, but this one's lighter. Let me show you in the light. There you go. You can really see Angela. She bright. And then I'll put that in the middle. Or another one of my faves that I absolutely love is from Maybelline. This is a staple combo. I take the shade Protector, which is a really deep brown. It's even deeper than the one I have on now. And then I put Amazonian in the middle. And that is a beautiful nude combo. This is gorgeous. Love that. You can see the differences in those too. That's one of my favorite nude lip combos. And then you can put gloss over top. Some of my favorite glosses to put over top of a nude lip. Ooh, I need to go. The time is this one from KKW in the shade Extinguish because it's like a shimmery brown. I also love the Pat McGrath Flesh 6 Gloss. Oh, I really need to go. What time is it? I gotta go. Am I late? I feel like I started kind of early. Oh, I'm not late. It's 7:45. Okay, I just want to make sure I wasn't late to my own meeting. I also really like the Anastasia Beverly Hills Rum Lip Gloss. This is great for a nude lip. I'm matching my shower curtain. My tear duct. And I like the Anastasia Beverly Hills gloss. There's a second one that I really like. In the shade Tara, I like to put this one in the middle too. For a nude lip with a darker lip liner or darker lipstick first. So yeah, those are kind of my favorite nude lip combos. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I need to put on a shirt for the meeting. And I'm going to take a few pictures because I really like the way this came out. Let me know what you think in the comments. Also, I think this foundation is such a good shade match for me. Like, it matches my neck so nice. Yeah, this is pretty. I like this a lot. I like it a lot, how this turned out. Let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I'll give you some close-ups of my skin on the iPhone 11 from somebody that is a teacher. Look, my nose is peeling though. I'm sure you don't want to see the dead skin on my nose, but just thought I would share so you can see what the makeup looks like up close and personal. I think this foundation is beautiful. I think the highlight's beautiful. I really like the way this turned out. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you when I see you. No promises, no promises. I'll see you when I see you next. Have a good night. Stay safe. And don't forget to count your blessings. Bye.